Welcome to Gayatri Yoga, my friends. My name is Christina and today is day 9 of our Road to Self-Love Yoga Challenge. And today's Vinyasa Yoga class is focused on preparing our body for entering Kapotasana. Basically, this is the wheel pose but on the knees, and we'll be trying to bring our elbows down to the floor. This is both from the second series of Ashtanga Yoga practice, and it requires lots of back flexibility as well as open quads, hips, chest and shoulders. We've been working really hard to open up all of these parts of the body. Today is day 9 already. In today's class, we'll keep working on all of those areas and we'll be doing our best to enter this pose safely and comfortably. In case this pose is not accessible to you today, don't worry, take modifications, and for the picture, for the video, take the modification. It's about the journey, remember, it's not about the destination. And once you post the pic or video on this post, make sure to type a couple of words about how you're feeling during this challenge, how you feel after this class, anything you want to share with us. So let's grab our mat, block, belt in case you need to modify, and let's begin our beautiful practice. Step to the front of the mat, bringing your heels together, big toes are slightly apart. Focusing on your breathing, your inhales and exhales, arriving to the present moment, arriving to your practice. Letting go anything that doesn't serve you, any unnecessary thoughts, any worries. Feeling present. When you're ready, inhale, bring your arms up through the sides. And exhale, slowly start lowering the arms down and crossing the arms, giving yourself a gentle hug. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lowering the arms down, giving yourself a hug. Inhale up. And exhale. Gentle hug. Last one, inhale up and exhale, gentle hug. Inhale, return to neutral. Bend the knees slightly, lift the arms up and find your back bend in the middle of your back, lifting the sternum up, activating the core, reaching your heart up towards the sky and reaching your palms to the back of the room. Focusing on the back bend in your middle back. Inhale and exhale, keeping your knees bent, start rounding your back, tucking the chin and reaching your palms to the front of the room. Inhale, find your back bend, knees bent. And exhale, round. Observe the sensations in your middle and upper back, your shoulders. Find the space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, slowly returning to neutral. Inhale, lift the arms up, finding your back bend. Take the variation that works for you today. And exhale, slowly start folding down, stopping at a 90-degree angle, keeping your torso parallel to the floor, keeping your legs as straight as you can, reaching the crown of the head, the fingers, to the front of the room. Without moving the torso, reach your right palm to touch the left foot. Inhale and exhale, return to neutral. Now left to right, return to neutral, right to left. Breathe. Left to right. Last round, right to left, left to right. Inhale and staying here for a little bit. Observe the sensations at the back of your legs. And now bend the knees and sweep your arms up, up, up towards the ceiling and swing them back up, returning to standing. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, start bending the knees, sweep your arms all the way up towards the ceiling and returning back to standing, finding your back bend. Keep your knees slightly bent. Inhale and exhale, sweep your arms down and up towards the sky and return up to standing, finding your back bend, warming up your back, your chest. Inhale and exhale, slowly returning to standing. Breathe, observe the sensations, observing the heat building up. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Interlace the fingers and exhale, reach your arms to the right side, stretching the left side of the torso, keeping both legs straight. Inhale, return back to neutral and exhale, reach to the left. Activate the core. Inhale slowly through the center and exhale to the right. Reach the fingertips, reach. Inhale, rise up to center. Exhale, left. Activate the core. Inhale, slowly rise up. And exhale, let go of the hold and slowly lower the palms down, observing the blood rushing down towards the fingertips. Relaxing your arms, your elbow joints, your wrists. Now adding a couple of circular motions with your elbows, your wrists. You can straighten the arms and make a big circle with your arms. And from here, inhale, sweep your arms up, find your back bend variation. Keep your core engaged, then exhale, start folding down, standing forward fold, touching the palms to the floor, the shins. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step, or if you're ready, jump back to plank, chaturanga, or knees, chest and chin. Inhale, extending the torso, finding your cobra. And exhale, send the hips back, finding your child's pose. Resting here for a moment, observing the sensations. Breathing in and breathing out. When you're ready, inhale, extend the torso, finding yourself in your cobra. And exhale, send the hips back, return to your child's pose. Inhaling, cobra. Press the palms into the mat, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, child's pose. Inhaling, cobra. Staying here for a moment. Lifting the sternum up. You can gaze over your right shoulder and then gently over the left. Inhale, return to neutral and exhale, lower the chest down to the floor. Press the pelvic bone into the mat, press the feet into the mat. Place the forearms on the mat, elbows under the shoulders, finding your Sphinx pose. And now start extending your arms, lifting the elbows off the mat, sending your shoulders back and then down towards the tailbone, observing the sensations in your chest, in your back. And if you wish, bending the knees, reaching your toes towards the head, head towards the toes. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Inhale, lifting the torso up, extending your arms, bending the knees, reach the toes towards the head, head towards the toes. And exhale, release. One more variation, position the palms close to the hip bones, extend the arms, lift the sternum up, and reach your toes towards the head, head towards the toes. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Rest here for a moment. Breathe. And now bend your knees, reach your palms to grab your feet or ankles. Press the feet into the mat, activate the core, press the pelvic bone into the mat, and start lifting your chest off the mat. Reach with the toes to the ceiling, working on straightening the legs, activating the glutes. Observing the sensations in your chest, in your shoulders. You can gently rock forward and back, massaging your belly, and keep working on straightening the legs. Inhale and exhale, slowly let go of the hold and rest here for a moment. Keeping your palms a little wider than the shoulders, maybe mat width apart. Start moving your torso from side to side like a cobra, slowly rising up, waking up your whole upper body, your back, your side body, rising up into cobra. And lowering slowly down. And then when you're ready, press the palms into the mat, sending the hips back, finding your child's pose. Letting go any tension in your lower back. Exhaling any stress. And now reach the palms towards the feet. Hold onto the feet, your heels, and start lifting your hips, bringing the crown of the head to the floor next towards the knees, reaching the shoulder blades towards the front of the room. If you wish, you can curl the toes or uncurl, find the variation that works for you today. Your arms are straight and you're reaching your upper back to the front of the room. Being careful with your neck. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And slowly rise up to a tabletop position. From here, walk the palms to the front of the room, keeping your hips over the knees. Sinking the chest as low as you can, trying to touch the chest and maybe the chin to the floor. If you wish, you can bring the block or maybe a pillow or bolster under the chest. If you want a deeper stretch on your shoulders, try to roll your palms up towards the ceiling. Observing the differences in the way you feel in your shoulders. Observing the sensations in your upper back, your shoulder blades area. Inhale and slowly walk the palms back towards the shoulders, extend the arms, finding yourself in your tabletop. Preparing for your cats and cows, activate the core. Inhale, find the arch in your back, lift the sternum up. And exhale, slowly rounding your back, tucking the tailbone under. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round, tuck the chin, stretch the upper back. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Now keep your core, your navel glued towards the spine and start exhaling forcefully for your breath of fire. Inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale, slowly returning to neutral. You can make a couple of circles with your head, letting go any tension in your neck. And then when you're ready, slowly bring your knees in a couple of inches towards the wrists. Press the palms into the mat, rounding your upper back, finding your cat position, tucking the chin. And from here, start finding your cats and cows without moving the upper back. You will feel the arch happening only in your lower back. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Keep pressing the palms into the mat. Moving at your own pace, observing the sensations. Focusing on the little movement in your lower back. Press the floor away from you. Inhale and exhale, return to neutral and rely on your tabletop. Press your left palm into the mat and turn the chest to the right. Extend your right arm up and exhale, swing your arm under the left armpit, observing the sensations in your upper back. Pressing the left palm into the mat and sending your left shoulder to the back of the room. If you wish, you can extend your left arm up, sending the heel to the back of the room. Keeping your core engaged, activating the glutes. And if you wish, this is just a little challenge, reach your left palm to grab your left foot, pressing the foot into the palm, working on your balance. This is just an option. Inhale and exhale, gently release, returning to neutral. Transition to a tabletop. Realign yourself, press your right palm into the mat. Inhale, reach your left arm up and exhale. Swing your left arm under your right armpit. Bring your right shoulder to the floor, press your left palm into the mat and send your left shoulder to the back of the room. Observe the sensations in your middle back. Breathing, letting go any resistance. And now if you wish, lift your right arm up and extend it towards the back of the room. Flex the foot, reach the heel back. If you wish, extend your right arm up and reach your right palm to grab the left foot. Start pressing the foot into the palm, lifting the knee as high as you can up towards the ceiling, working your balance. It's really challenging for the balance, keeping your glutes engaged, your core engaged. Inhale and exhale, gently release and transition safely towards your tabletop. Inhale and exhale, send the hips back, finding your child's pose, resting here for a moment, observing the sensations in your back body. Now slowly start reaching, sliding your palms in towards the knees, curl the toes, lift the knees and push the hips back, finding yourself in your wide-legged squat, your malasana. Your fingertips are on the mat, arms extended, chin is tucked in towards the chest, and slowly start extending your arm, lifting the torso up. Bring the palms towards the heart center, observing the sensations in your groin, your inner thighs. You can gently rock from side to side, letting go any tension. Lifting the sternum up, pressing the elbows into the knees, knees into the elbows, elongating the spine. Inhale, bring the palms towards the back of your head and slowly applying the pressure, start reaching your chin towards the chest, stretching your neck and the upper back. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Extend your right arm, press the palms into the mat and press your right shoulder into the knee into the shoulder, open the chest and reach your left arm to the left side and then up and back. If you wish, you can make a wrap around the knee. You can use the belt. Take the duration that works for you today. Inhale and exhale, gently release and switching sides. Inhale and exhale, press your left palm into the mat, extend the arm, reach your right arm up and back, open the chest, observe the sensations in your neck, your shoulder, and maybe take a bind, wrapping around your left knee, observing the sensations, widening the collarbones. Breathing, inhale and exhale, gently release. Inhale and exhale, lower the palms down to the floor and start lifting the hips up, reaching your chest towards the thighs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the sternum up, and exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift, and exhale, extend the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the sternum. Exhale, extend the legs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the sternum up. And exhale, last time, extend the legs, reach the chest to the thighs. Inhale, squat all the way down. Bring the palms towards the heart center. And now, slowly transition to your knees. Extending your right leg out to the side, keeping your left knee bent. Lower your right palm down to the floor. So it looks like tabletop with your leg extended. And now lift your left arm up. And exhale. Reach it under your right armpit, touching the shoulder to the floor. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, touch the shoulder to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread it under. Inhale, up. And exhale, lower down, switching sides. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, swing your right arm under the left armpit. Inhale, up. exhale, down, touching the shoulder to the floor. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. Staying here for a moment, observing the sensations. Inhale and exhale, gently release. From here, slowly lifting the torso up. Keeping your leg extended, lift your left arm up and reach the torso to the right side of the room, stretching the left side of the torso. Reach the fingertips, observing the sensations, keeping your chest open, gazing up towards the ceiling. Keeping your core engaged, inhale, slowly rising up, and exhale, lower your left palm down to the floor or to the block and reach your right arm to the left side of the room. Inhale, lift your right leg up, grab the foot and reach the foot to the back of the room, finding a nice chest and shoulder stretch, working on straightening the leg, keeping your core engaged, widening the collarbones. Breathing. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Slowly lower the leg down and descend the hips down, wrapping your arms around your lower right leg, finding a good hip stretch. Bringing the sole of the foot to the crease of your left elbow and just rocking your leg as if you're rocking a baby from side to side, observing the sensations in your hip, maybe your lower back. Breathe, trying to gently squeeze your shin towards the chest, but if you're not able to bring it too close to the chest, that's completely fine. This is where you are. Maybe you're not able to bring the foot to the crease of the elbow, that's fine. Then slowly release and extend your leg, reaching your thigh in towards the chest. You can work here by pointing and flexing the foot, observing the sensations. You can move the foot in a circular motion and then gently release, leaning forward and preparing for the opposite side. So rise up to your knees and you can enter this position from your tabletop if you wish. Extend your left leg out to the side. Lower your right palm down into the mat. Open the chest to the right, stacking the shoulders, reaching your right arm up and exhale. Swing it under your left armpit, touching the shoulder to the floor. Inhale up, reach the arm up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. And exhale, lower. Observe the sensations in your upper back. Inhale up. And exhale, release. Switch sides, lift your left arm up. And exhale, swing it under your right armpit. Inhale up and exhale down. Touch the shoulder to the floor. Inhale up, open the chest. And exhale down. One more time, inhale up. Exhale down, stay here for a moment. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And now slowly lift the torso up. Lift your right arm up and exhale, reach the torso to the left side of the room, sliding your left palm down your thigh. Reach the fingertips. Observe the sensations. Activate the core. Inhale, slowly rise up and switch sides. Lower your right down to the floor or to the block. Lift your left arm up and reach it to the right side of the room. Breathe, observe the sensations. And now you can lift your left leg up, bend the knee, reach your palm to grab the foot. Press the foot into the palm. Rotate your biceps out towards the back of the room and observe the sensations in your chest, in your shoulder, widening the collarbones. Finding a nice back bend, stretch in the front of the hip, your quadricep. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently release, lowering your leg down and slowly sinking the hips all the way down to the floor with your right foot at the front of the hip, bending your left knee and now hugging the left shin. Bringing the foot to the crease of your elbow if you can, rocking your leg from side to side. Breathe into the tight areas in your left outer hip. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Holding onto the foot, start extending your leg, reaching your toes up towards the ceiling, reaching your thigh towards the chest, keeping your back as straight as you can. You may be a little bit more tight on the opposite side, and that's completely fine. Inhale and exhale, gently release and transition to your tabletop position. Curl the toes, lift the knees up, reach the chest towards the thighs, and now extend the legs, reaching your tailbone up, finding your downward dog, observing how downward dog is feeling today. Observe the sensations. Maybe it's a little bit different than normally after all the exercises that we did already, opening up our back and legs. Inhale, lift your right leg up, keeping your hip closed, flexing the foot. You can pause here a couple of times, observing the sensations in the back of your right leg. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, keeping your hip closed, reaching your heel up towards the ceiling, pausing a couple of times. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower your left leg down to the floor. Inhale and exhale, slowly walk the feet to the front of the mat, finding yourself in your standing forward fold, bending your knees, hanging here. Inhale and slowly rising up to standing. Bring your palms together towards the heart center, taking a moment to observe how you feel, observing your body slowly waking up. Observing the sensations, observing the breathing. Inhale, lift your arms up, finding a comfortable back bend variation, and exhale, slowly start folding down, reaching the palms to the floor. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, and exhale, step or jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Observing the sensations, lifting the kneecaps up, activating the quadriceps. Pulling the navel in, tucking the chin. Inhale, send the gaze to the front, and exhale, step, walk or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, reach the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, slowly rising up to standing, finding your back bend. And exhale, bring the palms towards the heart center, mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms up, back bend. Exhale, fold down, reach the palms to the floor, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, jump back, one-legged plank. Bend the elbows 90 degrees, chaturanga. Bend the right knee, reach the toes towards the head and head towards the toes, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, one-legged downward dog. Reach your right toes up towards the ceiling and lower your right foot down to the floor. Observe the sensations, sinking the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, slide forward to plank, one-legged chaturanga. Inhale, finding your upward dog, reach the left toes towards the head, head towards the toes, finding your back bend. Activate the core. Inhale, lift the hips up, one-legged downward dog. And exhale, lower your left leg down. Walk your legs here, observing the sensations. Inhale, send the gaze to the front, step, walk or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, reach the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, rising up to standing, lifting the arms up, finding your back bend, open the heart. And exhale, return to your mountain pose. Inhale, bend the knees, lifting the arms up, finding your chair. Making sure the knees don't go over the toes. Bring the palms towards the heart center, and now rotate the chest to the right and hook your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Press the palms together, sending your right shoulder to the back of the room, observing the sensations. Inhale, extend your left arm up, and now bend the elbow, reach your left palm to the inner left thigh. Observe the sensations. Inhale and exhale, return to neutral, rotate the chest to the front of the room. Inhale and exhale, rotate the chest to the left, hook your right elbow to the outside of the left thigh, press the palms together and send your left shoulder to the back of the room. Now reach your left palms to the inner right thigh, observe the sensations, keep opening the chest, widening the collarbones, breathing, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale, slowly returning to neutral. Now send your palms towards the back, interlacing the fingers, opening the heart, squeezing your shoulder blades. Pulse your arms up towards the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale and exhale, rotate the chest to the right. Reach your arms to the left of the room. Observe the sensations in your neck, the shoulder. Inhale and exhale, return to neutral. And then rotate the chest to the left. Reach your arms to the right. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Reach the palms away from you. Observing the sensations. Inhale and exhale, return to neutral. And now send your arms to the front of the room, reaching the chest towards the thighs. Keeping your knees bent. Breathing. Keeping your core engaged, squeezing the shoulder blades. Inhale, slowly rising up to standing, lifting your arms up, finding your chair, and exhale, extending the legs, standing forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, and exhale, jump back, one-legged plank. Chaturanga, bending your right knee, reaching your toes towards the head. Inhale, upward dog, reach your head towards the toes. Exhale, lift the hips up, one-legged downward dog. And slowly lower your right foot down to the floor. Inhale, slide forward to plank. Lift your left leg up, one-legged chaturanga, reach the toes towards the head. Inhale, upward dog, reach your head towards the toes. Activate the core, lift the hips up, downward dog. And exhale, lower your left leg down to the floor. Walk your dog here, observe the sensations. Observe if there are any differences between the left and right sides. Observing the sensations in your upper back, your shoulders. Pressing the whole palms into the mat. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Open the hip. Now bend the knee if you can. Reach the toes towards the head, reaching the knee up towards the ceiling. And now slowly descend your right foot down to the floor, finding your wild thin pose, lifting the hips up, finding your back bend, opening the heart, widening the collarbones, maybe touching the floor with your right palm. Inhale and exhale, slowly return back to your one-legged dog and lower your right leg down to the floor. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, point the toes behind you, and now slowly descend the foot down, lift the hips up, finding your wild thin pose, reaching your left palm to the floor. Inhale and exhale, slowly return back to your one-legged downward dog, reaching your left toes up towards the ceiling, and exhale, slowly lower your left foot down. Breathe, inhale, slide forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Breathe in here, observing the sensations. Lifting the kneecaps up, activating the core. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down, rising up, warrior one. Keeping hips in a neutral position, keeping your back legs straight. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lower the palms down towards the lower back, interlacing the fingers, squeezing the palms together. Inhale, slide your palms down your back thigh, find your back bend. Breathe, observe the sensations, opening the chest. And exhale, slowly start folding down, reach the chest to the floor, reach the palms to the front of the room. Keep sending the palms to the front of the room, observing the sensations. Inhale, slowly start rising up, finding your back bend, opening the heart. Squeezing the shoulder blades, widening the collarbones. And exhale, slowly start folding down. Reach the chest to the floor, reach the palms to the front of the room, squeeze the shoulder blades. When you're ready, press to the front foot, slowly rise up, finding your back bend. Inhale. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, rising up, back bend. And exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, rise up, find your back bend. And exhale, folding all the way down, reach the palms to the front. Inhale, rise up, gently release the hold on the palms. Press the palms together towards the heart center and rotate the chest to the right, hooking your left elbow to the outside of your right thigh. Keep opening the chest, rotating your right shoulder to the back of the room. Breathe, observe the sensations, keeping your back heel on the mat. Observing the sensations in your middle back, upper back, the shoulders, maybe your neck. Breathing, trying to straighten the spine. Inhale and exhale, slowly release, straightening your front leg and stepping your back foot slightly forward, finding your heel to heel alignment. Grabbing opposite elbows to take in reverse prayer and folding all the way down. Reach the chest towards the front thigh, squaring the hips, sending your right hip back, left hip forward. Gazing towards your right big toe. Inhale and exhale, sinking a little bit deeper, working on straightening your legs, lifting the kneecaps up. Press to the front foot, inhale, slowly rise up, let go of the hold on the palms, lower your left palm to the outside of your right foot and rotate the chest to the right, finding your reverse triangle, reaching your right palm to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower your right palm down, frame the front foot, bring the weight towards the right foot and lift your left leg up, sinking the chest all the way down towards your right thigh, finding your standing split. Reach your left toes up towards the ceiling and now bend your left knee and with your right palm try to grab your left foot, slowly finding your balance, keeping your core engaged and start pressing the foot into the palm and reaching your knee up towards the ceiling, trying to stack your knee over the hips. Inhale and exhale, gently let go of the hold on the foot and slowly step your left foot to the back of the mat, straightening your right leg and sinking over your right thigh, flexing the right foot. Observe the sensations. Now lower the toes down to the floor and bending the front knee, sink your left knee down to the floor, lifting the torso up, sinking the hips as low as you can. Stretching the front of your left hip. Now bring the palms towards the lower back, fingers pointed up towards the ceiling and slowly start lifting your chest up towards the ceiling, widening your collarbones, finding your back bend. Observing the sensations in your back, in your chest. Breathing. Activate the core and the glutes. Inhale, slowly start rising up, bringing your shoulders over the hips. Bring your right palm on top of the right knee. Inhale, lift your left arm up and find your back bend, reaching your left arm to the back of the room. Widen the collarbones, lifting the sternum up, keeping your core engaged. Activate the glutes. Reach your left fingertips to the back of the room. Inhale, slowly start rising up, keeping your core engaged. And now bring your left palm on top of the right knee and slowly rotate the chest to the right, reaching your right arm to the back of the room. Slide your right palm down your right thigh and inhale, lift your left arm up and reach it to the back of the room, finding your twisted back bend. Maybe you can bring your right fingertips to the floor or maybe on top of the block. Take the variation that works for you today. Inhale and exhale slowly. Stack the shoulders over the hips, reaching your palms to opposite direction and then slowly return to neutral. Frame the front foot. Inhale and exhale. Extend your front leg, sending the hips back and bending over your front thigh, releasing any tension from your lower back. Bend the front knee. Inhale and exhale. Extend your right leg. Inhale, bend the knee, lift through the heart. And exhale, send the hips back. Now press your left palm into the mat, rotating the chest to the right, stacking your shoulders and reaching your right fingertips up. Observe the sensations in your IT band. Inhale and exhale, bend the front knee, preparing for a quadricep stretch. Rotate the chest to the right and with your right palm, grab your left foot. Start reaching the left heel towards the glutes, observing the sensations. You can flex and point the foot, see if there are any differences at all. Making sure the weight is not on the kneecap but on the thigh. Breathing. Letting go any tension. You can exhale with your mouth if you wish. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And slowly frame the front foot. Lift your back knee up and step your right foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, lift the hips up downward dog. Observing the sensations, observing if there are any differences between left and right sides. You can take a break by taking your child's pose, so you can stay here in your downward dog for your active rest pose. Keep lifting your kneecaps up, observing the sensations in the back of your legs. Pressing the whole palms into the mat, tucking the chin, gazing towards the navel. Deep Ujjayi breathing. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Bend the knee and slowly lower your foot down right behind you, finding your wild thin pose. Lifting the hips up and maybe reach your right palm to grab your right ankle for your wild thin pose variation. Straighten your left leg, observing the sensations. Inhale and exhale, gently release and slowly transition to your one-legged downward dog. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower your right leg down. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, reach the toes behind you, opening the hip. And exhale, slowly lower your left foot down to the floor, as close to your right palm as you can, rotating the hips up towards the ceiling, finding your wild thing pose. Reaching your left palm to grab your left ankle. Keep lifting your sternum up, observing the sensations, stretching the front of the torso. Inhale and exhale, gently release, transitioning to your one-legged downward dog, and exhale, lower your left leg down. Inhale and exhale, lower the knees down, find your child's pose. Lower the forehead down to the floor, resting here, letting go any tension, focusing on what's going on in your heart center, observing the heat, observing any sensations arising during the practice. And now prepare to do the opposite side. When you're ready, press the palms into the mat, lift the knees, transitioning to your downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step your left foot to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down, rising up to your warrior two. Keeping your hips in neutral, lifting your sternum up, draw your shoulders back and down. And now lower the palms towards the low back, interlacing the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the heart. Inhale and slide your palms down your back thigh. Observe the sensations. Inhale and exhale. Slowly start folding down, reaching your chest towards the floor, reaching the palms to the front of the room. Press through the front foot, activate the core. Inhale and slowly rise up, finding your back bend, widening your collarbones. And exhale, start slowly folding down. Squeeze the shoulder blades, reach the palms to the front of the room. Inhale, slowly start rising up. Finding your back bend, keeping your core engaged, and exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Activate the legs. Inhale, rise up, find your back bend, and exhale down. Inhale, press through the front foot, rise up and let go of the hold on the palms. Bring the palms towards the heart center, rotate the chest to the left and hook your right elbow to the outside of your left thigh. Press the palms together, send your left shoulder to the back of the room. Observe the sensations, keep widening the collarbones. Trying to keep your back heel on the mat, straighten your back leg. Observing the sensations in your upper back. Inhale and exhale, slowly release, straighten your front leg, step your back foot slightly forward, heel to heel alignment, grabbing opposite elbows or reverse prayer position. Inhale and exhale, fold over your front thigh. Squaring the hips, sending your Left hip forward, right hip back, gazing towards your front big toe. When you're ready, press through the front foot. Inhale, slowly start rising up, letting go of the hold on the reversed prayer. Using the block if you need to. Place your right palm to the outside of the left foot, rotating the chest to the left, staking the shoulders, reaching your left fingertips up, squaring the hips. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Slowly prepare to lower your left palm down to the floor. And now bringing the weight towards the left foot, finding your standing split. Start rising your right leg up towards the ceiling, reaching your toes as high as you can. And now if you wish, you can bend your right knee and with your left palm start grabbing the right foot. Working on your balance, keeping your core engaged, activating the glutes. And now slowly start rising your right knee up towards the ceiling, trying to stack the knee over the hips. Observing the sensations in your left hamstrings, your inner thighs, working on your balance. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And slowly step your right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Dropping your right knee down to the floor. Straighten your front leg, send the hips back, lower over your left thigh. Inhale, bend the front knee, lift through the heart. And exhale, push the hips back. Inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale, send the hips back. Inhale, bend the knee, lift through the heart. Exhale, straighten the leg, lower. Inhale, lift through the heart. Exhale, send the hips back. And now press your right palm into the mat, rotate the chest to the left, extending your left arm up, stacking the shoulders, finding a nice twist, observing the sensations in your left leg. Your IT bend, inhale and exhale, lower the left palm down, bend the front knee, and find the twist one more time. You can add a quadricep stretch, bending your right knee, reaching your left palm to grab the right foot, observing the sensations in your quadriceps. If you wish, you can lower your right elbow down to deepen the stretch. You can play with pointing or flexing your right foot. Inhaling and exhaling, letting go any tension. Try not to resist the stretch. Breathing through the tight areas in your quadricep. Inhale and exhale, slowly let go of the hold on the foot, framing your front foot, lifting the torso up, and slowly transition into your low lunge, lifting the torso, taking your shoulders over the hips. And now preparing for a back bend. Inhale, lift your arms up. You can take cactus arm position. Activate the core, activate the glutes, lift the sternum up. Inhale and exhale, find your back bend. Widening your collarbones, leaning as far back as you comfortably can. Sinking your hips lower, keeping your pelvic floor engaged. Inhale and exhale. You can slowly interlace the fingers and extend your arms. Inhale and exhale, slowly returning to neutral. Release the hold on the fingertips. Now bring your left palm on top of the left knee. Inhale, lift your right arm up and find your back bend. See if you can go a little bit deeper, controlling the stretch with the hold of your left palm. Keeping your core engaged, glutes and pelvic floor engaged. Lifting the sternum up. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. And now find your twisted back bend. Rotate the chest to the left. Lift your right arm up and slide your left palm down your right thigh, reaching the fingertips to the floor if you can, observing the sensations, staying twisted, controlling the stretch, engaging your core, your glutes, and your pelvis. Breathing and observing the sensations. Inhale and exhale, slowly start releasing, rotating the chest back to neutral. Inhale and exhale, lower the palms down, framing the front foot.
And slowly transition into child's pose. You can exaggerate the stretch in your lower back, rounding the back as you lower the hips down. And then slowly descend your chest and forehead down to the floor, finding your rest pose. Breathing, observing the sensations in your back body, letting go any tension. Trying to relax and let go. Slowing down your breathing, slowing down your heart rate. And then if you're ready, you can slowly lift your head up and now cross your arms and lower the chest all the way down, finding your shoulder stretch. Observing the sensations in your shoulders, trying to sink as low as you can. And now changing the cross of your arms and lowering one more time, observing how the sensations change, relaxing your jaw, your face muscles. And now slowly release the cross of the arms and transition to lie down on your belly. Extend your left arm out to the side and slowly rotate the chest to the right, stretching your shoulder, lifting your right arm up as far back as you can. If you wish, you can try to touch both glutes to the floor. Inhale and exhale, gently release and do the opposite side, extending your right arm to the side, rotating your chest to the left, lifting your left arm up, sending it up and back behind you, stepping your left foot to the back of the room. Controlling the stretch, making sure you don't feel any pain in the joint. Nice stretching sensations. Inhale and exhale, slowly release, roll back to your belly. Rest for a moment. And when you're ready, bend the knees, send the palms to grab the feet or ankles, transition into your Dhanurasana. Start pressing the feet into the palms, lifting your chest as high as you can off the mat. Reaching your toes up towards the ceiling, engaging your core, your glutes, your hamstrings. Observing the stretch in your shoulders, your chest. Lifting the sternum up. Inhale and exhale. Slowly release the hold. And slowly sending the hips back, finding your child's pose. Being careful with your back. You can exaggerate the stretch, rounding the back, and lower the hips down, lowering your forehead down to the floor. Slowly lifting the torso up, grabbing the block, and placing your elbows on top of the block, finding your tabletop position on the elbows and sinking your chest and armpits down to the floor, observing the sensations, controlling the stretch. You can reach your palms to the back of the room. You can extend your arms to the front and sink a little lower. If you wish, you can add another block. If you have some other favorite variations of the stretch, you can do it right now. Breathing and observing the sensations in your armpit area, your chest, your shoulders, your upper back, your middle back. You can slowly rotate the palms up towards the ceiling and sink your chest all the way down for a deeper stretch in your shoulders. This is just an option. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Engage the core when you are rising up. Transition into your child's pose, resting here, observing the sensations, the awareness in your back body, in your middle back, in your shoulders. Inhale slowly, start lifting the torso up, preparing for your camel pose, rising up to your knees, bringing the palms towards the lower back, fingers are pointed up towards the ceiling, activating the core and the glutes. Lifting your chest up towards the ceiling, sending your shoulders back, and then when you are ready, slowly reaching your palms towards the heels if you wish, and dropping your head down if you feel comfortable. You can uncurl the toes. Activating the core. Inhale and exhale, slowly start lifting your head back to neutral. Bringing both palms towards the lower back. Taking your shoulders over the hips, slowly letting go any tension in your back. And then when you're ready, slowly start sitting down, bringing your hips on top of the heels. Finding your child's pose. When you're ready, slowly start lifting the torso up and finding yourself sitting on your knees. Slowly descending your shoulders down, lowering down to your elbows first. And then lowering your head and shoulders down. If you wish, you can grab the block and place the block in the middle of the back. And return to your cactus arm position, observing the stretch in your chest, observing the sensations in the middle of your back. And then when you're ready, preparing to take your wheel pose on your knees, placing the palms next to your ears, fingers pointed towards the knees. You can remove the block, activating the core, activating the glutes, pressing your knees into the mat, pressing the palms into the mat, and when you're ready, extending your arms, reaching your sternum up towards the ceiling, reaching your thighs to the front of the room, and then if you can, slowly walk the palms towards the toes, little by little, as far back as you can without forcing anything, just checking where you are in this position. Breathing, keeping your core and glutes engaged, reaching your sternum up towards the ceiling. And either release the pose, or you can slowly lower the elbows and forearms down to the floor, walking the fingertips to touch the toes, lowering your forehead down, finding your Kapotasana. And then inhale, slowly release the pose, bringing the back of the head, the shoulders to the floor, staying in your Vajrasana for a moment. And then when you're ready, slowly rising up towards the elbows, keeping your core engaged, protecting your lower back. Extending your arms, staying here for a second, loosening up your lower back, and then carefully transitioning to your child's pose. When you're ready, slowly lift the torso up, lift the hips, crossing your ankles, and carefully transition to sit on your hips, and slowly lower down to lie down on your back. And you can gently roll forward and back, massaging your spine. Trying to make your back as rounded as possible, letting go any tension from your back bends. And then slowly rising up to a seated position, extending both legs, finding your Dandasana. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, slowly start folding forward, reaching for your toes, the ankles, the shins, and reach your forehead towards the knees or the shins, taking it very easy without forcing or pulling. Just relax and let your back stretch in the opposite direction. You can bring a block under your forehead if you wish, or a pillow. Inhale, lifting the torso up, returning to a neutral position. Bend your right knee and drop your right knee out to the side, making a larger than 90-degree angle with your thigh. Inhale and exhale, slowly fold over your left thigh, stretching your back, observing the sensations in your low back. Breathing, and with each and every exhale, letting go any tension, melting into the mat. Inhale, lift the torso up, lift your right arm up, and exhale, reach the palm to the outside of the left foot, bend your right elbow and use the bicep strength to reach yourself even closer towards the left thigh. Observe the sensations on the right side of the torso, your low back, maybe your outer right hip. Inhale and exhale, slowly release. Switching sides, extending your right leg, bending your left knee, dropping your left knee out to the side, larger than 90-degree angle. Inhale and exhale, fold over your right thigh. Relaxing here as much as you can, melting, surrendering. Inhale, lift the torso up, returning to neutral. Lift your left arm up and exhale, reach your left palm to the outside of the right foot. Fall down as low as you can. Use the bicep strength to pull your chest a little closer towards the thigh. Observing the sensations on the left side of the torso. Breathing, sinking a little deeper with each and every exhale. Inhale, lifting the torso up, returning to neutral. And now bringing your legs into diamond shape, threading your arms under your calf muscles, reaching for the toes and reaching your nose towards the feet. Relaxing here as much as you can, surrendering, focusing your breathing on your inhales and exhales. Inhale, lift the torso up, release the hold on the feet, and slowly start lowering down one vertebra by vertebra at a time, keeping your core engaged. Bringing your knees in towards the chest, relaxing your back. And now transitioning into your plow position, reaching your toes behind your head, trying to touch the floor. You can uncurl the toes, bringing the tops of the toes on the mat. Bending your knees, reaching your knees towards the ears if you wish. Observe the sensations in your upper back, your middle back, your shoulders, your neck area. Inhale and exhale, slowly start extending your legs, preparing to roll out one vertebra by vertebra at a time, squeezing your thighs towards the chest, towards the belly. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower the legs down in a controlled way. Inhale, bring your right knee in towards the chest and reach your right knee to the left side of the room, keeping both shoulders on the mat, gazing to the right side of the room. Inhale and exhale, slowly release and switch sides. Bend your left knee and reach the knee to the right, gaze to the left. Keeping your left shoulder on the mat, observing the sensations in your back. Inhale and exhale, slowly release and transition to your supine Backbends. Feet together, knees are out to the sides. You can bring your right palm on top of your heart and left palm on top of your belly. Breathing, observing the sensations, slowing down your heart rate. Inhale and exhale, slowly extend your legs, extend your arms, palms facing up, preparing for your Shavasana. Scanning your body to make sure each and every part, each and every cell are completely relaxed, surrendering to the present moment, melting into the mat, feeling the support of the earth. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. If you're ready to finish the practice with me, start waking up your toes, your fingers, reaching your knees in towards the chest, and slowly roll into the right side for your fetal position. And slowly rising up to your seated position. Keeping your eyes closed, staying connected to your practice, taking a moment to observe how you feel after the class. What's going on in your mind, what's going on in your heart. Opening your arms out to the sides and giving yourself a big, big hug. Bowing towards the chest. Promising yourself to nurture the love that you cultivated during this class, even outside of your mat, outside of your practice. Thank you guys for sharing this practice with me. Until we meet again, namaste.